In today's video, I'm going to be covering the basics of the Hyperlapse feature on the new DJI Air 3. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for stopping by. There are 4 Hyperlapse modes to choose from. They are free, circle, CourseLock, and Waypoints, and I'll touch on each one of them. And this should be pretty much the same for any DJI drone with Hyperlapse. The scenery isn't very good out here for doing Hyperlapse, but it'll work for what I'm doing on this video. Let's get started. With the Air 3, you can shoot your videos and photos with the 1x wide-angle camera or 3x telephoto. I'm going to only be using the 1x wide-angle camera in this video. Okay, we're going to take off here.
Home point updated.
Now we're going to go here, then down to Hyperlapse and tap on that. And at the bottom of the screen, you see Format, tap on that. Let's make sure we are using 4K for the best video in our Hyperlapse, which we are. Next we have the OFF, JPEG, and RAW settings. The drone will create a video of the Hyperlapse and keep or not keep the photos that it takes in a separate file depending on this setting. OFF, no photos will be kept, and JPEG and RAW is the type of photo you want the drone to keep. This is so you can go into the file and look at the photos to make, let's say, a still photo, or to stitch and edit your Hyperlapse. If you can, use an ND filter, as this helps slow down the shutter speed for less jerky Hyperlapse. I'm going to be using an ND32 filter for these videos. Now tap on the down arrow next to the 125. I'm going to go with 2 seconds between each shot. Check that. Then the length. I'm going to set that to 10 seconds. And now the speed. I'm going to go up just a bit. No, I'm going to leave it at 1.1 miles an hour. That's good. Let's start. The drone will be taking 250 JPEG photos for this Hyperlapse, and the time will be just a little over 8 minutes. In free mode, you can change your altitude, roll, yaw, and gimbal as long as you're not in cruise. If you're in cruise, the gimbal will not be able to be changed. Now my cruise is locked in, and I'm gaining altitude really slow and going forward at 1.1 miles an hour. Try not to make any quick stick inputs, or it'll make the video really jerky. So you want to be really slow and easy with your inputs. That's where the cruise is nice. And this is what the free mode Hyperlapse ended up looking like with no editing done.
Video created successfully.
Next we're going to do a circle Hyperlapse. Let's get into the Hyperlapse. Tap on Hyperlapse and then tap circle. I'm going to get in position to get the drone lined up. Right about here should be good. Let's go up in altitude a little bit. 63 feet should be good. I'm going to use this bunch of trees as my select subject and draw a box around it. Now click on the down arrow again to get into the menu. We'll leave the interval for now at 2 seconds. The length I'll go up to 10 seconds. And keep the speed at 1.1 miles per hour. Now we can go counterclockwise or clockwise. I'm going to go counterclockwise for this one. And start. In circle Hyperlapse mode, you can change the altitude and move forward and backwards. And that's about the only 2 functions you can use while in circle. See you at the end of this one.
Video created successfully.
Now it's time for the CourseLock Hyperlapse. I'm going to move the drone over here for the start. Now I'm going to lock my course direction. I'm going to set the direction and lock it. Now my course is locked. Hit the down arrow to get to the main menu again. I'm changing the length to 15 seconds. And I'm going to go like this. And let's see what the course looks like. Let's move it over here a little bit. Right about here, that looks good. I'm going to set the speed up just a little bit to about 1.6 miles an hour. Let's check out to see where we're going to end up at. Let's get the speed up to 2 miles an hour. And go. This one will be taking 375 photos, and the duration is about 12.5 minutes. In CourseLock, you can change the gimbal, yaw, and the altitude. Or you can lock in a POI or point of interest and fly it that way too. And I'll demonstrate that in a moment.
Video created successfully.
This is CourseLock using a subject or POI point of interest. I'm locking my course direction, and now I'm selecting my subject. Won't take that one. Won't take that one. Well, it took this one, finally. I'm leaving everything at the defaults and go. This will be 125 photos, a little over 4 minutes, and the duration is for a 5-second video. In this CourseLock Hyperlapse, the only input you can adjust in flight is the altitude.
Video created successfully.
Now it's time for the Waypoint Hyperlapse. First, I'm going to line up my drone for the first waypoint. Now click the down arrow next to the set waypoint. Tap the plus box to set the first waypoint. Off to the next waypoint. Waypoint 2 set. Off to waypoint 3. Waypoint 3 set. Off to 4, and I'm going to drop some altitude going to this one. 4 is set. Now it's off to waypoint 5 and gain some altitude. Adjust the gimbal. 5 is set. Now tap go. Here we go back to waypoint 1 to start this hyperlapse. This one will take 11 minutes and 40 seconds and 350 photos.
Video created successfully.
That's about it for the 4 hyperlapse modes. The one thing I did take away from all of this is this feature is really nice to have on your drone and another way to present a video. Being a little better at editing would help with hyperlapse too, something I need to work on. The next feature I'll be covering on my DJI Air 3 is FocusTrack. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, thanks for watching, and please hit the like button, as it really helps with the YouTube algorithms for a small channel like mine. Don't forget to tap the subscribe, notification, and share buttons. Leave me a comment, and as always, be safe, fly safe, and have a great day. wonder what it does. It did. It went around him.